She died by suicide in April, but she's still telling her story in an explosive new memoir. Virginia Giuffre is one of the most prominent and vocal accusers of sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, and we are learning a lot more about him today with the posthumous release of her new book, Nobody's Girl, a memoir of surviving abuse and fighting. Giuffre writing in agonizing detail about the emotional, physical, and sexual abuse that she suffered at the hands of Epstein, her co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, and their associates. Most of the new details are about England's Prince Andrew as well, who just last week relinquished all his royal titles over these allegations. Prince Andrew has denied any wrongdoing. For more, let's bring in our Patrick Reevell in London, also our legal contributor, Brian Buckmeyer. So, Patrick, we've heard some of these allegations before, but not in detail like this.
Yeah, Kira, as you say, the allegations were known, but certainly they are told in much more detail in this memoir by Virginia Giuffre. As you say, she again repeats the allegations against Prince Andrew, where she says that she was coerced by Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein into having sex with him 3 times when she was around 17, including once on Epstein's private island. She alleges she was paid $15,000 by Epstein to have sex with Andrew, and she also says that she participated in an orgy with him with 8 other mostly underage girls. Now, those accusations, as you say, were already known. Andrew has obviously always denied them, including when he gave up his titles this week. He did settle out of court and make a payment, a multi-million payment, but did not acknowledge any wrongdoing back in 2022. But clearly, this is still a scandal that is hanging over him and that he is struggling to get away from, and that continues also to be an embarrassment for the royal family here in Britain, Kira.
Brian, let me ask you, since Epstein took his own life, Ghislaine Maxwell is the only person to be tried and convicted of crimes associated with the sex trafficking scheme. Could this book change that?
So my answer would be yes and no. And the reason why I say that, yes, because this book could indirectly affect others who might be able to come forward and corroborate some things that are said in this book. There might be other victims who are speaking more vocally, or other people who can corroborate this enough to press charges against other individuals. Of course, Epstein and his madam will not be prosecuted again because of the situations that you put out. But I also say no because I don't know of any other case that has so much public outcry for people asking for more information, and we're still at a point where we don't have all of that information. So I don't know how much more the public can ask for information going forward in this, and I don't see any state charges that can be filed. They would only come, in my mind, from the federal government.
Patrick, Brian, thanks, guys. And if you or someone who's struggling with thoughts of self-harm, help is always available 24 hours a day. You can call or text the National Crisis Hotline at 988.